layering, they are massages, gel polish, manis, pedis, body sculpting. They do it all. So definitely call one of their locations today. Of course, walk into one of their locations today and let the Brazilian Barbie know that, of course, Empress sent you. Also, got to say a big thank you to Atlantis. Yes, you know that John Legend is coming to town May the 24th. If you haven't gotten your tickets as yet, then you definitely want to check out the Atlantis box office.
That's right. And speaking of Atlantis, while you are gonna be there, listen, don't forget right now, Joker's Wild, they are having their last laugh, and they want you to come on out May 19th to 25th and enjoy it with comedian Tommy Davidson. Tickets are $50 and they are VAT inclusive. You can get yours today at atlantisbahamas.com/events. Also, if you tune in on the mornings, all right, mornings only, you can catch Kings, and Yasmin, but win yourself a pair of tickets to go and see Tommy Davidson at Joker's Wild Comedy Club. This is their last laugh. All right. Now, Bahamas Carnival is coming up. Now, before the road march, though, we do have the International Soca Awards. It is coming to Nassau and it's going to be amazing. All right. It's happening Thursday, June 5th at Fort Charlotte. It is an all white affair. Showtime begins at 7 p.m. and it will be hosted by yours truly, hi, me, Ari, and alongside Mark Anthony from Sweet 100 FM in Trinidad. Now, it's more than just an award show. It is really a celebration of everything that makes the Caribbean great. And of course, Reagan Gray will be on a pedestal that night. Duncan will be on a pedestal that night. Not to mention the many Bahamian artists who have contributed to Bahamian music and to soca music. They will be making their mark, receiving awards, and they will be performing as well. And then you do have the big name soca artists that will be performing and receiving awards as well. When I say big name, I'm talking about, some of your favorite ones. I ain't calling no names because I want you to come on over and see. But you can go ahead and purchase your tickets right now at islandtickets.com or at hot917fm.com, and I will see you there. All right. Now, Bahamas Carnival, like I said, is almost here. It's happening from June 5th to 9th. Whole lot of events. One of the biggest ones will be the road march. Now, we already see the route. We already see the route. We already know what we got to do to prepare, but none of that matters if you haven't gone ahead and locked in your costume, your band. All right, pick your band, pick your section. And I may be biased, but I will tell you the best, the biggest, the boldest band. Well, not even biased. That's just facts. On the road is the Bahamas Masqueraders, and you want to be with them for Bahamas Carnival 2025. All right, all the packages are all inclusive. They have amazing prices, and it's all about vibes on top of vibes. Hot 91 specifically will be in the Farah section. That's the gold section. So you can choose to lock in with us, or you can go in any one of the Bahamas Masqueraders incredible sections. All right, and of course, there's going to be custom trucks, food trucks, drinks, the best DJs, nothing but nonstop carnival energy. So go to bahamasmasqueraders.com or the Mass Camp on Fire Trail Road right now. Register. Don't wait. Spots are going fast. You want to make sure that you have everything ready for one time for the road. All right,
Movie.
Now,
So if you're in the gold section, what the other one is? Platinum and silver?
no. It's Onyx, Crimson, Farah, and I'm trying to remember the white section. The name of the white section. They're really good though. I ain't like Lil Tons, big up yourself. You did your thing with that section. I mean, they look good. All right. All of the sections look good. That's why Bahamas Masqueraders is a choice. You can't go wrong no matter which one you choose.
Okay. Just like that. Okay.
Amon Rock. That's the right one. Amon Rock. You remember like the
yeah. Boy, y'all be tying up people's tongue. Tell me that much. Okay.
That's why Bahamian, you get to the black thing. Bahamian is the white one.
Right. That's all I was
The white
say.
one.
That's
What
all they
section
gonna
you
say.
in? I in the black section.
You think they're gonna
Onyx? No, the black one. Onyx? No, the black one. I in Farah. No, I say I in Farah. Which one that is?
That's the mirror one or the Farah one?
The even Farah one.
Exactly. Oh boy,
The
my people,
gold section, the
my
white
people, my
section, the
people.
red, nigger, the gold, white, red, yellow.
There you have it. Boy, listen to me. That it's fast approaching too. Like Carnival is fast approaching. It seemed so far off the other day,
Yeah,
but now we are 2 weeks away or so. How
child.
many weeks?
We are, yeah, 2 weeks. We
Weeks.
are 2 weeks out, exactly 2 weeks out from the Bahamas Carnival experience. That's why it was so important to lock in early, especially those packages. The deals were so good. You could have just put down maybe $20 a week and you would have made it. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing about Bahamas Masqueraders. You ain't gotta worry about your drinks on the road, your food on the road. They got snack truck and they got food. And all it inclusive. Just
Jeez,
walk up and get it. You see what I'm saying?
that's it.
Like, oh,
Just get it.
just get it. But I am excited for Bahamas Carnival. One of the reasons is because number one, it's like people from other places. They get to come to the Bahamas and see how we do it here, right? See how we party here, how we celebrate here. In addition to that, it's like an opportunity for a lot of local vendors. For me and next year carnival, I know I will be making some heavy money, some heavy money because I got some ideas,
Okay.
right? And everybody who fed to, things that they could purchase things that they can have on the road for the people who ain't fat new on side the road to go and get in on it. You get feathers, you get all kind of different things you could put together and make some money during this time.
Okay.
All right. So it's really a good thing as well as it opens the Bahamas up to the rest of the Caribbean because sometimes it feels that we really separate and apart.
Little while.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I feel like we really separate and apart. And then of course you have the people from other places in the Caribbean who do come here, who do live here. It just brings everybody together as one community. So
Well, we're looking forward to it.
we're looking forward
So
to it.
let's take a break. Let's get into it. We're gonna
Yeah,
take a quick
it's a
break.
Tropsy Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I got two Tropsy topics.
Okay, so we're
You
gonna
want the medium Tropsy or you want the Tropsy
do the
Tropsy?
Farah one first.
One of
Yeah.
our one twice. All right. So okay, I can throw my rock. Should I throw a rock and run or just wait till we come back?
Throw it.
Okay. Is it cheating? Do you consider watching porn cheating? We're gonna take a break. So don't do a segment of the day on your mega hit station. We're a hot 91. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, hello. Okay.
That's you?
Yeah. I was trying to see if the mic was working. Mm, mm, mm. Happy birthday, my friend. Mm, 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 mm.
Where is this? It's on this. I'll scrub it off.
Oh, hey, 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 bum, bum, doo, doo. Hot 91.7, your mega hit station. Shake it to the max. That is what we're doing here on this beautiful Tuesday. We're shaking things up a little bit with a little bit of a trapsy Tuesday. So if you're just joining us, welcome. And yeah, so the topic for today, uh, one of them, do you consider watching porn to be cheating? I want to hear from you now. I even want to talk too much. I want to hear from you. So give us a call. Let us know what you think. 605 2038, 605 2039. Do you consider your partner watching porn to be cheating on you? All right. Now let's get into it. What do you think?
No, no,
Thank you. I agree.
no.
I agree.
Somebody said yes.
Yes. She said yes. I am waiting. If you are, I
The
want her to
person
tell
said
me.
yes.
Yeah, she sent me this message, right?
Hmm.
I want you to tell me why it is you think so. All right? Let me know why. See, okay, somebody else sent a listen, why you don't call me, man?
Yeah.
605 2038, 605
Child, I ain't want nobody hear
2039.
my voice.
I want to, they can know it's me.
They gonna know it's
They
me.
can know I is doing it. Somebody used to
Wow.
say, watching porn is not cheating. How could it be cheating if it's an open book test? What?
Wow.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
boy.
we do have a caller. All right, Hot 91, your mega hit station. What's up?
Say, I'm good. I
Okay,
don't think that's cheating
right.
because I was watching too, and I
Ah,
know
that's a damn. Empress, you can have? Okay,
because sometimes a man called. Okay, my husband called me and say, "Hey, sweetie, I'm 2 minutes away from home. I gotta be ready mentally. I'm ready."
that's right. You gotta prep yourself. Get a little warm up. That's right. Warm up the oven before you put the pan in. That's
Yes,
all it
sir.
is. That's all it is.
Y'all are
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your call. I appreciate you so much. Listen, that's
straight,
the deal. Straight up.
straight up.
Straight up. It's listen, okay, let's be real, right? As a woman, somebody said biblically, yes. All right, cool. That's understood, right? But listen, as a woman, we know that sometimes we have time, this thing called time of the month,
Mm-hmm.
right? When you cannot engage in certain things. Now, some people say your mouth's still working, but I
Well,
mean,
no, can I leave?
no, you
Sure.
cannot. But no,
Oh,
no, but you have this thing called time in a month, right? Men, they don't go on pauses like we do, right? They don't have uh
a
a
timeout.
timeout, right? So they still want to engage. Now, because I am unable to engage in it, in addition to that, we not only just have the time in a month, we have like cramps. You know what I mean? All kind of
Yeah,
things that
mood.
accompany that. We have mood changes, right?
Mhm.
I might say, okay, come, and then I take your head off because you look at me too hard or something. You know, so
Cycle.
so you know which way if him using the time when I on pause and he watching something, I mind he might have something new for us to try when you know
Yeah, but
when
some
I come
people
off a
ain't
break.
enough mood. That's the next thing.
Why?
Um, I expect, I hate to knock the very, very biblical religious folk, but they'll tell you, oh, no, not doing it. Huh? It was under the sycamore tree.
You know that's so wild because I know this a lot of religious people say this thing like the instance oral, right? They say that they wouldn't do that. A lot of religious women they say no, we don't engage. I can't engage like that with my husband. That's
Mm,
not right. That's not the Christian thing to do.
I can
And
tell you
I
something.
just I took the marriage bed was undefiled.
Yeah, but when you hear some of them say that, it's always to a certain point. There's conditions, right?
Mhm.
There's conditions to this defilement, so to speak,
Uh-huh.
right? They put conditions on it. It's like love. When you say love unconditionally, if
Well,
you say only if I only gonna love if, then you're putting conditions on
because exactly, because let's be real, only God does love you unconditionally until you're dead.
it, right?
Only God loves you unconditionally. Humans don't love you unconditionally because if cheating is a condition, then it's not unconditional, right?
Right? Cheating is a
If
condition.
watching porn is a condition, then it's not unconditional.
Okay. Well, so
It's not unconditional.
it's not unconditional. So what are you gonna do? And the thing is, a lot of women lose out because there's too many conditions. You understand what I'm
Mm,
saying? A lot
mm.
of people lose out. So if you catch your man watching porn and you gonna kick up a hissy fit, right? You know, most women say, "Oh, so you watching that? Wow,
Because I ain't got enough. Or you
or
wish it
you,
was on. You wish I didn't look like that.
oh yeah, yeah, the comparison, boy, that's a slippery slope right there.
That's a slippery slope for real though when you think about it. But at the same time now, how about watching it with him? You can engage, but watch it with
Um, that's an idea.
that's an idea. You know what I mean? Or even, you
Some
know,
people feel too cute to do that though.
why if this year, like I know people who was in front of their partner. They partner,
I know
like when
people
you
who
have
don't.
kids, when you have kids, right? The kids just as be coming in the bathroom no matter what you're doing. They just in
They
the
don't care.
bathroom, they talking, sitting down on the floor, making
Having a
themselves
full
comfortable.
conversation,
I know like men who would do that with their women and
and I
vice
know
versa.
plenty who won't.
Who wouldn't?
Mm.
I probably would fall into the category of women. But no, 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 not because I think I'm like, you can come in when I in there, but for me, I like oxygen. I ain't coming in the bathroom when you in there
So
because
it's
I
just a
like to
matter of
breathe.
okay, so you
So
can't breathe.
it's not a chase thing. It's not a conservative thing. It's just I don't like the smell of people.
Not even your loved
Listen,
one.
I didn't even potty train my child. I should tell you, my
What?
auntie potty trained her.
You know what? Take a break. You are go in the
I
naughty corner
I
once again.
can't.
So you ain't doing the child. The child is stuffed up, can't breathe. You ain't doing the.
Well, I did that. I did it.
So you could do that. You can't potty train.
I tried, but it
And
was
then what
so
happened?
difficult. She would take off her diaper, and because she didn't like it on her, so she would take off her diaper, and then
Yes,
she
that's
would
what
not
they
take
do.
a wet wipe and clean her hip. She would just go and sit down wherever.
That's what
And
they
then I have
do.
to clean sheets, walls, or sometimes she'd try to wipe it off and
Yes.
wipe it off.
Yes.
Horrible. But back to the topic at hand. Back to the topic at hand.
Take a break.
Yes, we can take a break. But do you
Uh,
think that? Oh, wait! Before we go on a break, we have a caller.
okay.
Hot 91. Hello. Ooh, Bryson, hang up. Ooh,
Sorry, don't want to clean her
ooh,
baby.
ooh.
Wow.
Why you doing that? Caller, you calling back or we go on a break?
All right, let's take
All
a
right, we can
break.
take it.
Yeah, we can take a break. We'll be right back. Don't do it segment of the day.
Yes. Do you consider watching porn to be cheating? Let us know when we come back. I see. Okay. Because, oh, you could have. He says because pornography gives men and women a false sense of reality on sex. It depends. I really think it depends. I think it depends on if a person is addicted to it or not. If they is a person who addicted to watching porn, then it can give them a false sense of things, right? A false idea, a false perception of what it should look like or what it should be like. Honestly, porn boring. So, you know, only them people who addicted or who fetishize things or people, I think they would
Enjoy.
fall into that category. Right. But the average person, like you just watching it because you are unable to have access to it from your partner right now. Example I gave, a woman on a period is just watching it right then. Right then. That's it. Watch it, fall asleep, and then in 2 days she ready to go again.
Movie.
Well, that's the thing. You can't always make a movie. The example, okay, let's not say right, let's move past menstruation. You also have like some people when they're in the later stages of their pregnancy, they prefer not to, although you should, because it
Mhm.
makes pushing out easier.
Yep.
But you have that, right? And you
Oh,
also
wow.
have women who are sick, right? You cannot engage.
Yep.
They have cervical cancer or they receiving treatment for something. and the guy, he still needs a release. Now, uh, I wouldn't want him to go there and find it somewhere else.
He gonna do.
He will if he don't have access to it. Leave him open if he can. Let's be real, man. Don't have that much control. They have control. They ain't got that much. Watching porn is it's an open book test. Hold on.
Who said that?
Watching porn isn't cheating. It's an open book test. How can you cheat during an open book test? What is the test? What is that? You have to explain that because I don't understand that. This is the comment. Pornography gives men and women a false sense of reality
Real.
on
That's real.
sex.
That's real.
It's a point. It is a point.
Ooh.
But to Shavanda, who made this comment, why are you watching porn and we can make your own movie? So does that mean you do consider watching porn to be a cheating? Does that mean yes? You consider watching porn to be cheating? Let me know. I'll wait for you to
Shavanda.
Shavanda. I need to check some of this right. Come right back.
Ooh.
I say best go watch the video with your partner and call it a day.
They're watching the news.
You go watch the news. Go watch that video. I am into Empress in the building. Yes, yes. Marcia Duncan.
Hi, darling.
Okay, let me go.
Going was right.
I just need to double check because she already answered me.
Anthony, please. If you really want to party with me, no, that's the Vibes Cartel one. If you really want to, see now you got that one. I don't even remember the
Both hands with eyes and see.
Yeah, basta.
It's not cheating, but it may open the floodgates to for a bigger. I really want somebody. I really want you to explain that. If you're free to give us a call, Priscilla, give us a call, man. 605-2038. If you're free to give us a call, Empress, I missed the vibes yesterday.
You did?
But did you catch it today?
Did you catch it today? Good question. If you really want to party with me, Black Girl Chinese.
When outside is pouring rain. Coming in. Hey, temperature higher.
I will wait.
Hey, sorry, I am late. Yes, it is. It is.
Big tune. Babbling, babbling.
Hot 91.7, your mega hit station, Coco T. Yes, Miss How She Name. Miss How She Name say that that it's cheating, right? I waiting for Miss How She Name to give us a call back. 605-2038, 605-2039. Also, if you want to answer, take a crack at it. No answer is the wrong answer. We just want to understand how it is that you think, all right? Do you consider watching porn to be cheating? Now, we have gotten several responses on the live. Some very interesting conversations been happening on the live. Don't forget, you can catch us on the Natural Empress, Hot 91.7, and on YouTube at Hot 91.7, all right? But right now, we are live on Facebook. Um, yeah, so make sure you catch that during the conversation. Now, here is what somebody said. I'm still waiting for him to explain this. He said it's not cheating, but it may open the floodgates for a bigger problem. What is the bigger problem? What is
I've heard it coming, Randy. Yeah.
what do you think? What do you think he means by that, Empress?
He's saying simply that once one is intrigued by it, you're probably going to be more
You get addicted? Addicted, like Hennessy.
right,
Addicted?
and then you're going to want to play a part. You're going to want to practice, right? Practice.
Makes perfect.
There, okay.
So what's that? I'm
Yeah,
still
but
trying to
it
see.
depends on, some people don't fit the role though. So maybe a person, after you get exposed to all of that,
So maybe watch somebody doing something crazy with their hands behind their back and their head over there, and then you want to try it with your partner, but then they're inflexible or they don't
wow,
have the bill to be flexible.
wow, all of that, all
Really?
of that. So that's when the floodgates open, and then you're going to find a person who can.
You know what? We had another comment, right? It says watching porn isn't cheating. It's an open book test. How can you cheat during an open book test, right? As I asked him what did he mean by that, he finally responded.
Flooded?
We're gonna check in with that in a second. First, let's get this caller. Hey, caller. Oh, Jesus. I pressing the wrong thingy. What's going on?
Yeah.
Caller, call me back, please.
Okay, so read the comment.
Okay, let me read his comment. Caller, okay. See the caller. Hello, Hot 91. Hello. Hi, we're good. What do you think? Is watching porn cheating? No, because I don't understand. I still don't understand why personalize the seeking of sexual gratification with a video as opposed to if it was with another person, then completely. But a video during a time like let's say you are unwell, right? Unable to perform sexually. Does that mean that he has to be on a timeout as well? Do you think that calls for him to be on a timeout as well? All right. All right. Thank you so much for your call. We
I,
appreciate you.
I think you should wrap this up.
You think I should
Personally,
wrap
I think you should wrap it up.
Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry. Just let me get to this last one. Where you say watching porn isn't cheating; it's an open book test. How can you cheat during an open book test? He says the test is sexual knowledge and experience. Not every maid partner is the same, but you can learn a lot if you want to. But in most cases, people just be looking to complete a session. But it all depends on how your partner's sexual maturity is. So if they are sexually mature enough to handle it,
Mm.
then cool. Okay, one more call. We can take one more call. One more call.
Sure.
Yeah. Hot 91, hello. Hold on, repeat that. All right. Now in the cleanest way possible, explain what you mean. All right, so that's the open book test part with the other person then. Okay. So you're just learning things to
Studying session.
studying. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your answer. All right.
Hi. Hi.
Okay. Okay. That's enough topsiness for one day.
Yes.
It is a consensus. I mean, it's kind of consensus. Some people agree that watching
Mm.
porn may be cheating. Other people, majority of people,
Say
don't
no.
believe that it is. You
End of
know,
story.
but it like the one person said, just your maturity level and your partner. So in your own relationship, if that's what you consider, then cool. You know?
If that's
Okay.
what floats your boat, sail on.
Sail on. All right. Now with that, we are done. We can take a break.
Are we taking a break? We out?
No, no, we out.
Please. Woo!
It was a
Jesus.
hot topic,
My Lord.
literally.
My Lord.
But we are done. All right. We are done. Thanks so much for tuning in. Of course, don't forget to go ahead and sign up with Bahamas Masqueraders to be on the road for Bahamas Carnival 2025. All right. Also, don't forget to tune in the mornings to the Morning Madhouse with King C Note and Yasmin if you want to win yourself a pair of tickets to go to Joker's Wild for the last laughs. All right, that is it. They're closing now for good. And they have one last laugh May 19th to 25th. Now
This
you can
week.
tune in every day this week, every morning on the morning show, and you'd have a chance to win yourself a pair of tickets with King C Note and Yasmin. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in. Randy C is up next. Going to take you throughout the rest of your day. Check
Followed
out the
by
social media. Followed by Bohemian Trey. Big up yourself, the one and only Bohemian Trey right here on Hot 91. He will be on from 5 to 9. All right. So make sure you are tuned in. Oh, that's 6 to 9. 6 to 9. Make sure you're tuned in to your mega hit station. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in, for turning up, and stay hot.